What's up, Codsworth?
So gracious, sir. I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family, ever since the day my visual sensors were first switched on. You and the missus, so good with young Sean, and so trusting of me to look after such a newborn bundle of joy. It just warms my nuclear core. So you can imagine the distress I felt when the bombs fell, after you fled to the vault. I searched but found no evidence of your death. I could only hope you all made it in time. And when you returned, I was overjoyed. I admit I ran a full diagnostic scan just to make sure I wasn't malfunctioning. But the news of the missus and Sean, believe me when I say it takes a true hero to live through that.
I'm just doing what it takes to survive out here.
Oh, it's so much more than that, sir. So much more. In such a bleak world as this, think of all you've witnessed and all you've done. In my 200 years, I've seen it tear good men and women apart. But you, sir, you have remained the very model of what humanity should aspire to be.
Thank you, Codsworth. That means a lot.
No thanks necessary, sir. I wouldn't hear of it. I truly believe if the Commonwealth is to turn itself around, you're the one to do it. Now, not another word. I stand firm in my belief. Let's get back to it.
Alright, so we have reached the highest level of affinity with Codsworth. We gained the robot sympathy perk. So our relationship is now maxed out. And if we go to our stats, special perks, here we go. Where is it? There we go. Robot sympathy. You receive plus 10 damage resistance against robot energy weapons. So as you see, it does specify robots, so you know, like assaultrons and protectrons and that, but if a raider just comes up with a laser rifle, it's still going to do full damage. But yeah, with that...
Heads up.
Yes, sir?
Talk?
Codsworth,
Here we are.
Nope, not what I wanted.
you can head home now.
As you wish, sir. I'll be at the homestead. Cheerio.
And sure enough, we're going to leave him at Sanctuary Hills. Now then, now that we've got his perk or his relationship maxed out and therefore got his perk, we now need somebody else to to work on their relationship and get their perk up. So, hello, Preston.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. It'll get more and more useful as we get more allied settlements. Eventually, you'll have help wherever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one.
Are you really the last Minuteman?
Maybe not literally. There must be a lot of former Minutemen out there who gave it up in disgust after the Quincy massacre. But we were the last active group of Minutemen. And now, well, it's just me.
What was the Quincy massacre?
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
I know how it feels to be the last survivor.
Yeah, I guess you do. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Why can't you lead the Minutemen?
That's not who I am. I can get my men through a firefight. I can defend a perimeter against all odds. But that's not going to be enough to bring the Minutemen back from the brink. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
What makes you think I can do this?
You saved us and conquered. There wasn't anything in it for you. You had your own problems to deal with, but you did it anyway. That kind of selflessness has been in mighty short supply around here for quite a while.
Can you explain what the Minutemen are all about?
We're citizen soldiers. The people of the Commonwealth banding together to protect ourselves and decide our own future. That was the original idea, and it was a good one. The Minutemen fell apart because our leaders forgot what we were supposed to stand for. I think you're the one who can bring the Minutemen back and bring the whole Commonwealth together.
Okay. I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen and the Commonwealth too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of general. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I've got something a bit different for you.
That's a long, awkward pause.
Mm-hmm.
Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Actually, Outpost Amanja will be a military outpost, not a farm. But good on you. All right,
Excuse
Preston.
me.
I've heard of another settlement that's in trouble.
Sure you
Here's
have.
where they are. I hope you can help them.
Oberlin
Got to show people
Station.
they can
I know
count
that
on
one.
the Minutemen again. Is there something you need?
Come with me. I need your help.
Sure thing, General. I think the folks here can manage on their own now. Thanks to you.
All right. So now we have Preston with us. Just making sure he's with us by seeing if he takes out our gun. All right, so Outpost Zamanja and Oberlin Station. I know both of those locations well. Outpost Zamanja is this one up here. It is a raider outpost, and we will be turning into like a military-style outpost at some point whenever we decide to go do it. I don't really want to right now because I don't want another settlement, because next week I'm hoping to build up Sunshine Tidings. And then Oberlin Station should be down here somewhere. There it is. Is that really where the marker is? Because I feel like I thought it was closer to this bridge here. Whatever. And obviously, as you can see, we won't be getting there for quite a while because it's pretty far down there. Alright, so we're not going to go to ArcJet Systems because obviously having the conversation with Codsworth and then having that whole conversation with him took already 10 minutes, which isn't horrible or anything. But we're actually going to just do a couple of random cleanups here. Because ArcJet Systems is part of a quest that will probably... I'll look it up in between this part and next part to see when we get Paladin Dance as a companion, because I'm not 100% sure.
Now who's this? You here to trade, boy?
Depends on what you're selling.
Arms, ammo. Guy like you's bound to find something. Come on.
Okay.
Hey there.
Name's Dreth. That's all you need to know. Now, you buying?
Mind a few questions?
Talk is cheap. Everything else has its price.
Let's see what you have.
Take a look.
Alright, let's see. She's got some bullets. Let's just do this. Weapons. Okay. Aid and ammo. Nothing good. Alright. I don't know who the fuck she is. I can say that, honestly, I don't think I've ever met her before. Pretty sure she's just a random encounter merchant. If there is more to her, I don't know about it, which doesn't make a huge amount. But yeah, if you look on my compass there, that's ArcJet Systems that I'm looking at now. But we're going over here. And we're probably going to clear out 3 locations today. Back to our good old 3 locations, the video. Because none of them have anything important in them. Ow, fuck. Not really. Mongrel dog meat, which isn't all that good. Chopped its head off as it went by. Brutal. Come on now, where are you? Cat? We have a pack of wild dogs out here. We got people walking around. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure there was another one, but Preston must have got him. I'm not going to try looking for the body, considering all of this is a dog. I'm not going to get anything worthwhile out of it, so... Oh, there we go. Alright, so here is our first location. Now, we may or may not get destroyed here in a minute. Because this, I do believe, is one of the closest locations to Sanctuary where you can actually come across the, oh, what are they called? Yaogui, the bears. Like that one. I think this is one of the first locations you can come across them. I'm not entirely sure on that, but there's usually two. Now, the fact that it's stunted, I think, does make it is like the weaker version or like the weaker variation of it. Most of the time, if you get anything in this game that has a variation attached to it, it's usually stronger, but either dead or being crippled. Alright, that's our first Yaogui kill. Now, there's usually two of them here. But yeah, this is Rocky Narrows Park. And I said this is generally the first time that I come across them because I usually end up exploring this place, at least slightly, just because of its location. I end up coming through here. There is normally two of them, but maybe I am a little bit lower level than I normally am when I'm here, so. I mean, potentially. I mean, if we actually had the capacity to rebuild properly in this game, we could definitely manage that. I mean, come on. But unfortunately, I'll... Oh, that sounds like another bear. Cripple the... Wow, it did not cripple those legs. There we go. Now it's crippled.
Nothing to worry about. That's it.
You may notice I generally fire more bullets than it takes to kill something, but better safe than sorry when you're talking about mutated bears, you know. And I was right about there being two of them at least, so at least I wasn't shocked by it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's two bears here and a little bit of random crap. I mean, besides the trunk that's in the radiated place, there's really nothing that you need to worry about in here. It's always nice to get your first Yaogui kills, though. Not that what they drop is super worth it. I mean, their pelts, I do believe, get broken down into quite a bit of leather, but Oh, also, I did upgrade, which is why we actually had that conversation with Codsworth, probably. I did upgrade my armor to deep pocketed. I talked about it last part. And I looked and it was a high enough level to do it, so I did it. And then I actually, while I upgraded my armor, I actually got another level. Alright, so here's the Jalbert Brothers disposal. Oh, we got a Child of Adam. That's interesting. I didn't know that they were here. Green rags and long brown rags. Unfortunately, they do take all of the armor slots. Huh. Yeah, I really didn't know that they were here. There's not really much here either. There's like one mini nuke that you can pick up here. And that's more or less it.
Keep your cool.
Let's get rid of the glowing one immediately. Come on, hit it.
We've got this. I'm hurt. Bad.
You're hurting bad. Shot it while its head was behind his legs. That was a dangerous shot to take. Alright, so as you can tell, just kind of basically like the other landfill that we were at. Mainly mole rats in this location. I want to say that there's something else that we're going to have to kill here. Like a feral ghoul or something, maybe.
What are you gonna do with that?
Another Child of Adam. These things here, like these little yellow labels that they have just as like random around the place, are very annoying to me because they look very similar. I don't even know what was irradiating us while we were in there. They look very similar to a oh, what are the things called now? The things that we can play in our inventory. The holotapes. They look very similar to the holotapes.
Let's get.
And there's so many times where I'm walking around, I was like, oh, a new holotape, and then it's like, nope. So as you can see, there's a tripwire there, and if you hit it, it actually takes down that grenade bouquet. Now that grenade bouquet is a single grenade. We're gonna come across. I don't remember exactly what location it is. I want to say it's one of the hospitals, but it's full of super mutants, and they're gonna have those like all over the place. But each of the bouquets have 3 grenades on them, not just the one. And they're pretty brutal if you set them off accidentally. Because obviously, you know, 3 grenades going off in a small room right next to you, it's gonna hurt. Now, like I said, the only thing that I know is here is a mini nuke, but I don't remember. This crap maybe. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright. Thankfully, even though we're right next to all the barrels, we're not getting radiated right now. 2. Oh, can't do that then. Outfit? No, definitely not. Thomas? No. Rusted? Definitely not. Formed? Work?
Through.
Discovery! Praise Adam, our pilgrimage is at an end. He has blessed us with a sight ripe with his radiant power. This holy resting place of the brothers Jalbert shall be our mission, where we shall build the shrine to Adam. Truly, we are blessed. A group of Philistines approached, bearing promises of glad tidings and touting their wares like whores. We saw past their charade. They claimed they wished to trade with us when all they had to offer were lies and temptations. We stayed the course and bathed unbelievers in glorious radiation. They are with Adam now and forever. The shrine, oh the shrine. We collect Adam's power in barrels and the machines that once propelled the old world's autos. We are meager workers, not artists, but our devotion can be seen in the shrine, a place for all believers to gather and praise here at last. Glory be to Adam. You know what, we're just going to open the safe like this. It does technically mean that I don't get the experience for lockpicking it, but I don't care. I want to just grab it and get out of here. Alright, so if you don't know who the children of Adam are, they're a bunch of crazies that believe that radiation is God, basically.
Maybe better luck next time.
What are you talking about, better luck next time? Where even are you?
Heads up.
What's on your mind?
Nothing else for now.
All right.
Anyway. Oh, there's a trap here as well. Is that a trap, though? Like, it was pointed at
That's
this
it.
tool chest. What good a trap is that? Oh, there is a tripwire over here. I feel like there wasn't a tripwire, though. Maybe Preston set it off or something. Anyway, so that's the Jalbert brothers. But yeah, the children of Adam are a bunch of crazies who believe that being radiated is, you know, godlike and whatnot. And they're all about getting radiated. In Fallout 3, they were all about getting radiated with the bomb, with the unexploded nuke in the middle of Megaton. And you could choose whether or not to set off the bomb. Or disarm it. But in this game, they don't have a huge part in this game. Not that they had a huge part in Fallout 3 that I can remember. But once we get to the Far Harbor DLC, which is far in the future, then they actually have like a rather huge part to play in that, because they're actually one of the factions in Far Harbor that you have to deal with. Wait, did he? Okay. Yeah, I feel like a mole rat's coming. I'm gonna do this because I can't fucking deal with trying to smack blowflies. No.
Another one for the Minutemen.
Alright, let's see if we can find some blowfly bits. There we go. Oh, did the other one roll through the fence? Sure did. Alright. So yeah, this is mass gravel and sand. As you can see, got all this crap here. So yeah, like I said before, I'm going to look up. Oh, we got another mole rat coming in. Paladin dance in between this part and next part, because I can't remember if you can actually have him as a companion before. I guess that nothing would stop us from going and doing that quest anyway. Because we actually
Over here.
skipped over
Huh.
a location.
After all these years.
Looks like they're gone.
Yeah, now after all these years, what? But yeah, so this location, one raider, bunch of mole rats. And that's it. There's nothing. There's like literally nothing at this location. If I'm not mistaken, I think like as you saw there, we didn't even get any like decent loot containers. But if I'm not mistaken, I think at the top of there it is. When here you get a duffel bag, and that's gonna be your only potential in this location for anything worthwhile, loot wise. Nothing else will give it to you. But yeah, there's we can head into, I think it's in Cambridge anyway. It's just over here anyway, and a little bit south. Is College Square. It is Cambridge, right? Cambridge. Yeah, Cambridge campus. So. Yeah, so there's a bunch of locations here that we'll probably end up doing next. It'll unlock another companion for us, but obviously we're going to wait until we get Preston's perk before we move on with that. But that's our plan for next week, is to push into Cambridge, which you can see over there, and like look at all the locations on my mini map there, or on my mini map, on my compass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locations. We'll probably start by listening to the military radio frequency that we keep picking up.
Surprise contact. Engaging.
Oh god, an assaultron. Surprise contact is right. Destroy that leg, man. There we go. So just like most robots, if you destroy an assaultron's leg, they will immediately go nuclear on you.
Hostile.
And just try and get like right next to you and then explode. Rid of the arm? Not quite, eh? There we go. So assaultrons, as you can see, apparently go right through the ground. Very dangerous robots. Very quick, very sturdy. And very powerful.
Initiated. Upper limb actuator damaged. Statistically speaking, your survival is...
Why is there a gunner speaking like that? Oh, we got some more minutemen here that apparently died.
Combat subroutine. Eliminating all hostiles.
Make every shot count. I think that's all of it.
Yeah, I don't know why the gunners were talking like that, though. I don't remember that ever being a thing in this game. Like the hours upon hours that I put into this game, I don't ever remember there being a person that talked like a robot like that. That's so fucking weird. So weird. I don't. This is just the pharmacy at Cambridge. I mean, this would technically be part of Cambridge, but since we're here, we may as well clear it now. That should be it, right? So yeah, next time we'll head into Cambridge proper. And we'll probably, like I said, we'll hit up the military frequency so that we can start on that quest. Unlock a new kind of, like, a new companion. I don't think you can have him follow you, though, until after the Brotherhood of Steel, like, fully arrives in the Wasteland. But either way, we'll go and get him, because then he'll take us over to ArcJet, and we can do all that as well. So, yeah. That'll be it for this part. 3 more locations on the map clear. Granted, not really a whole lot there. But there is quite a few of those around the map where it's technically a location, but it could have been unmarked and been fine. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.